he would have people come up to him and ask him, how long did that take you to paint? And he would say, 34 years, because it really had taken him that long to paint what actually he was doing.
He was the best. He had such a way to make everyone feel comfortable and just made everyone feel like they were capable, and just with so much wit and so much fun. And he just made the classes so enjoyable. There was never a day where I didn't leave smiling.
I worked for a family advertising agency, a real small firm, myself, my dad, my brother-in-law, in the Stackler office building in Boston. And I was a copywriter, and I needed a graphic designer to work on with me. And Bill St. George was on the 4th floor, and we were up on, the 8th floor. And so I went down and interviewed him, and he became my graphic designer for all the ads that I would write. And that was in 1972. I didn't know he was a painter probably until the 1990s. I knew he painted, but I didn't know how serious he was. And he would go out on a regular basis. He was very well known at that point, just to see him out on the sidewalks in Back Bay. He would paint buildings, and in the other room where his paintings are on display, you can see a lot of cityscapes. My favorite parts of his work are cityscapes and portraits. Somehow he captures the essence of either the cityscape or the person without real exact brushstrokes, because I guess he's called an expressionist. He used to be able to go through one paintbrush when he's doing one painting because he would be so aggressive with his strokes. His paintings, as far as I'm concerned, have real nice element of graphic design as well. You can have paintings that don't have the right graphic design look, but his elements all really work together well. And I think that's because of his graphic design background. That was in the 1990s, and that's, I think, about when the electronics came into graphic design. Computers started really becoming part of graphic design. And Bill wasn't real excited about learning all about that. And that's when he really started to shift and focus on his studio, and then opened up a gallery for several years on Newbury Street. The other sort of sidebar is he used to win Best Garden on Newbury Street several years in a row because he had these beautiful flowers right outside of his place.
I met Bill 22 years ago when I just admired his work. We saw him on TV, and so my husband was going to get me some artwork for a holiday gift or something. And so he called the studio and then realized that Bill offered painting lessons. So I started painting in Bill's studio in Boston. And then turns out his granddaughter and my daughter went to school together and were very good friends. And so ever since then, we've really had this lovely relationship. And because of him, I actually kind of fell in love with painting again. And now I'm an art teacher, teaching painting at high school. So it's really full circle, and I'm just grateful for him and the experience and his family. I just feel like Bill would meet everyone where they were at and made everyone feel comfortable, and did so in such a loving and joyful way. So I hope that I emulate that with my students. Certainly, I don't think I paint at his level, but it definitely influenced me in how I share my love of painting as he did. I just love his just loose style, his colors. the way he just made it look effortless and just created things that were just so beautiful and just really just captured the essence of whatever he was doing, whether it was portraits or the horse series or just around Boston or Walpole. He really, wherever he was, just really was able to share that feeling with the viewer.
I mean, he painted inside too, but he was known for his, I guess it's called en plein air, outdoor painting. He wouldn't want to, I think that's probably where he loved spending his time the most. And he has so many paintings. He got to do it a lot. There used to be a guy named Joseph Campbell in the 1990s had a PBS show called Power of Myth. And Joseph Campbell is famous for saying, "Follow your bliss." For Bill, painting was his bliss. He considered it to be a spiritual event as much as a painting event. He was at his happiest when he was outside and painting.